like this, I'm hitting him during when he's trying to hit me. Now, if I don't trap this hand, and then I'm open for it. But what I do is I pull it down with Fuxao. And when I pull down with Fuxao, it limits his ability to use that. If he does use it, boom, he still eats mine. His might come in a little bit, but he's still going to eat mine. But that's why this Fuxao is important. Because if you don't, if you go like this, people are funny. When you hit them, they hit you back. So you have to kind of be careful that after you hit them, you do this, and that precludes that makes it difficult for the other punch to get you. Now after you do that, the punching hand is going to go underneath his elbow, and you're going to go like this. And you choke him. And it chokes the living shit out of him. Now there's going to be at least one of you that has a partner that's too big and you can't do it. So if you have a partner that's too big and you can't do it, come here. When you have a guy that's too big, I think I can still do it on you because you're not that much bigger than me. But let's say I couldn't do it. I couldn't reach, right? So then what you do is you put your head right, there's a little gap right here and you put it right here. Nice and and you put the blade, the sharp edge of your hand on his neck. Like that, where the sharp is, and then you use Lan Sao right here, and you use Pao Sao like this. Now watch what happens to him. Sucks, right?
Yeah.
So if your opponent is too big, I'm going to tell you right now, that's what you do. But if your opponent's not too big, then what you're going to do is you're going to put it around his neck, and you're going to shoot this. Shoot it to get it deep. Okay, you don't go, I can't. You have to shoot it like Pao Sao, Bong Tan Pao and Sun Tao. Shoot Pao Sao. Now you got your bicep. Then you put this on his forehead. Watch how quick he's going to give up. You know how to tap?
Yeah.
You give up.
1 second.
Now, if you want to break someone's neck, it's very easy to break someone's neck. Okay, we're going to be closed. And Gary's going to give me the jab. So, woo. I'm going to go Pak Da Fun Sao here. And then I'm going to break his neck using Lan Sao. So here's how it looks. I go woo, Pak Da Fun. Now, after my Fun Sao hits him, that should shock him a little bit, right? What I'm going to do is step in more, not on the V, but straight, until my elbow goes to his neck. You know, if I try to push him down here, I don't have as much strength. If I go deeper, I have more leverage to push him down. Then I push him down, and I put my Lan Sao edge against right here on him. I put my Lan, see where I put it? Yeah. So what I want is Gary's head to turn that way. Okay? Then I use the other hand in Gum Sao, and I use the Lan Gum grip, not the Superman grip. Lan Gum grip. Then my leg that's farthest from Gary goes back. Now Gary, go out. Just get out of it. Imagine his head still there.
Yeah.
And you break his neck. One more time. So I woo. I Pak Fun. I step deeper. I wrap with Lan Sao, and I get Gary's head against my body with the jaw where I want it. I reach with the Gum Sao and trap. I slide this foot back, and then I break his neck. Later, because you can't do it here, we'll have to go inside for that. Lan is an armbar. Let's get open. Okay, this is a simple Lan armbar. We've already done one Lan armbar, but we did it on the ground. Let's do a standing version. Okay, Carlos gives me a hook off the front hand. I Biu Jong. Lan Sao to arm break. If I want to, I can kick this to make it worse. So it's just real simple. Biu Jong. Up over the elbow. Lan under the elbow. And crank it. If he's a lot shorter than you have to step on his foot. But you can just take it like this. That'll break. Okay, simple. Right, let's try that first. And see, so watch again. What I wanted to do was I wanted to go up here. But if his arm starts to bend, like he pulls to bend, you put your hand above his elbow. And then you grab your hands this way. And then, see, now he goes, we break his arm that way. So let's practice it. You would go like this, and his arm starts to bend, like he pulls back before you can do it. So then your arm goes above his bicep. See? As soon as his arm starts to retract, you follow it back and you go over his arm. And then you can kick his leg up. Okay? Try that. So, is everybody back?
No, behind you, please.
Not really? Yeah, it's not break, it's just water. You know this one already, Bryce. You don't have to film it. You already know.
Action.
Can you do the Chun motion from Eugene? You want to film something? You want to learn my sticks in hand? You get ready for progress now.
Okay?
How do you like it?
All right, good. Okay, now this time Mario wants to give me a stab in the body. So what I'm going to do is Ding Ji Ma Chum Sao. This is from the pole form. This is a position that we use in the Looking Bud pole form. So what I'm going to do is back up, whoa, and chop the knife down. But I want to get everything out of the way. You know, like Toro. So I go like this, whoa, like this. Now the next thing I do, because my body's real coiled up, is I step in and chop him as hard as I can. Then I put the middle of my forearm on his elbow, and I put the knife like this. And then I go, here, how do you like it? Okay, so it is like this. Then this is the most important part of the whole technique. Not getting stabbed is the most important part. But this is the very important part. Grab the knife hand and chop him as hard as you can. So he's... The middle of your forearm goes lan sao. Other lan sao. Two lan saos grab each other. Takes the knife right into him. Then this pushes him to the ground with the knife. All the way down. And unless he drops it, he gets stabbed a lot of times. Okay? That's another line. In my ribs. He's trying to kick my ribs. So what I do is I back up and I smash his foot like this and I make a trap. I make a trap for his foot. Then I use my fat stomach to hold his leg there so he can't pull his foot out. Then I break his ankle. So, number one, I absorb and I hit his foot. Right? Then I just go, never lose touch. My hand just goes around, lan sao. And I get close to my elbow. Then I reach down and bicep, hand here. Tell me when. You're supposed to tap your That means do more.
Yeah, one more.
Okay, so it breaks the ankle. One last time. Receive and smash. So in reality, then keep the elbow pressure and use your stomach like this to trap his foot. Go around. So it's very close. While you're down there, catch this. Very close to the foot and then stand up. And then you just, and his leg will break. Jab comes. Oh, no, we did that one. Let me do a different one. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to bong, lop, hoon, elbow. Then I slip this over and I keep this. Over, tight. Then I reach for my hand. And I break. So this could be a choke or a break. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if your guy's very big, come here. If you got a guy that's too big, then once you get this part, watch this hand. Hey?
Works.
Works. I know my shit works. You guys are the ones that have to find out it works. So So what you're doing, in this case, when he's bigger, I won't try so hard this time. But once you're here and you hit, this hand will slip to here. And then you go around and get your bicep. And use your chin like this. And then you can choke him. Okay? If he's a smaller guy, like the same size as you, then you can go here, hit, come around, and you can catch even up here if you want to. You can even go up here. I mean, it really hurts, but you can do it. So a real big guy, you go here. Okay? So we do this, we're going to kick him, and then we're going to bring this around behind. We don't have to do the whole thing, you know, but we always do, just change a little bit. So we're going to go here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to push him down and kick him like this. Bring this hand here, grab this, and break it with lanza. Lanza and lanza here. Okay. So we'll go 1 is bong, 2 is lap, 3 is hit, 4 is kick. 5 is put your hand right here, grab this, and break it. Okay, ready? That's a double one, for example. Carlos might want to trap me and headbutt me. Or sometimes they get you like this. We do this a lot, right? So when you have a person that's doing a pandang sao headbutt, let's do it open. Make it easier. Bong, bop, yeah, and then you're going for the headbutt. Lan sao can be a smash defense against the headbutt. So as soon as your opponent grabs your neck, you throw lan and turn it like this, and you can smash. So like this, you go wham, and it'll stop the headbutt. Now that's one of the ways you can do it to stop the headbutt, just by hitting him in the face. Sometimes at a closer range, let's say that I'm gummed like this, and he's going to headbutt me now. But when they go to headbutt me, I just flip my lance out like that, and then they can't. And you can just stop the headbutt that way. So it's a quick defense against headbutt. You guys don't have to practice that, just so you know. You can snap it up and stop someone's headbutt when they're real close, or when they're further away in the face, when they're close, right across the chest, and they'll stop it. Okay?
See if we could call it dinglan or something like that.
So when Carlos wants to headbutt you, you're going to use the same side lawn, so he can't headbutt. If he tries, he won't be able to. But then you can headbutt him, because you can just bring it down like that, or you can just lock it up this way. Lawn so again. So just try that. Get your partner by the neck, and when he goes to headbutt, you throw the same side lawn over and just bring it down. See how that cracked your elbow? They won't be able to headbutt you anymore. So you go from a position where you could be really screwed, right there, that'll stop it. And then he pretty much can't do it, but even if he gets in close enough, you can still smash it into his face. So try that. So you just uppercut through the hole. So when your opponent does that to you, you just drop it on the bicep. So as soon as when he does that, you just drop it on the bicep. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go punch, landa. We're going to go punch, landa. Stop it. So as soon as he does that, you drop it and punch it. Real easy. That's another lanza barricade type. Okay? That's fine. So I'm going to go bong, gum, and when I'm in this position, I can just smash him in the face with a spin up. And you spin up underneath and hit this is his neck. You go like that. Right? It goes underneath the jaw. So you spin your hand, like in the Chun cube form. When you spin your palm. Okay, ready? So we're closed, and then I go like this. Boom. Then he goes to uppercut tummy, so you just gum like this. Then you just wham. You know, it doesn't look like much until you see what I can do with it if I really hit him. Spin it. Ready? And he won't let go. He won't let go. So I go lan. Lan brings him up. So this can smash his hand. So I go lan, chum. And then as soon as I hit his hand, this goes. So you feel that the guy won't let go. Won't let go. Turn your hand, turn lan. Bring them together. Smash. Smash. grab, punch, retrap, punch. Okay? Try it. Okay, guard. So my opponent is going to, let's say he's trying to punch me, and what I'm going to try to do is catch a hand, and I'm going to put my legs like this so he can't reach me into EG. Okay? The next thing that I'm going to do is put one foot on his hip so he can't punch me. See, even though he's bigger than me, he won't be able to reach me. And then I'm going to put long leg on his waist. So my long leg is across his belt. Now I have a couple of options here. One of the options I have is to use a leg sweep. You guys know that one? And then I'm on top. But we're going to do a different one. Instead, what we're going to do is, once we get our opponent at a distance, and we can get a hold of his hand, and he's punching us. So we're going to try to get a hold of two of his hands. What we're going to do is put the foot on his hip and the long leg like this. Then we're going to put this foot on the floor and push his foot out. Then we can either jump off the ground or get up and run away. But I just want you to push his foot out. Okay? I want you to see what long leg does for you. It's a barrier kick. It's like a barrier. Okay? So two partners down.